Welcome, everybody. Derek Sue, your 2022 Oakland mayoral candidate. Today, it's been a crazy day, and my phone's been ringing off the hook since 6 this morning. A lot of issues going on all over town. I don't know if it's just been the craziness of the sudden heat wave that we're going through here in the Bay Area or what's going on, but it's been a rough morning, and I haven't even left the house yet, and I still have a whole afternoon full of work. But anyway, one of the biggest things on my plate this morning and right now is over at the 633 Hagenberger Road. We've been having a lot of electrical outages over there, and I've done some review and looking over there, and the layout has just been poorly engineered. Whoever did the layout obviously was told to do it on the cheap and not to do it right. Because right now, as you know, everybody has air conditioners in the trailers. It gets awfully hot because they're metal. They're a hot box. It's a metal box. You got to have air conditioning. So everybody's running the air conditioners. The problem that the site has, it only operates the entire site for all 67 of the trailers on two breakers, two 100 amp breakers. Yeah, so if you got 67 trailers and the minimum hookup that you need is at least 25 amps, you're greatly at a disadvantage here. You can simply do the math and see somebody actually was doing new math. So big issue there. Every time we have everybody turns on the air conditioners, overloads the system, pops the breakers. They go turn the breakers back on. Obviously, the situation, the problem still exists because nothing's been corrected. So all weekend this has been the issue, no air conditioning. But then also we have folks with medical issues over there that rely on the electrical power for their life-sustaining equipment. So that's been a real big issue. One of my clients is one of those with life-sustaining equipment, an oxygen machine, and that client has been mostly off that oxygen machine and is having a lot of difficulty right now, and texted me this morning in a huge panic about the situation there. I spoke with Marichelle about the problems earlier. She got frustrated with me and asked me, who I was and everything, and I essentially just told her, which is true, I'm her boss, and then she took offense to that, and from there banned me from the site. She has now banned my butt from the Safe RV Park, and which is illegal because I am a caseworker with Alameda Health Systems, the healthcare for the homeless. I'm part of the street team that manages and oversees these folks. So now she is denying actual medical access and client access. I am her caseworker. I am a lot of folks' caseworker on this site, and they have banned me and prevented me from accessing my clients. And then also we have other clients that are also having the same issue. So it's not just me. They banned everybody. They ban all the medical teams from entering unless there's a medical emergency. They ban caseworkers. If you want to see your client's going to have to come outside the gate to talk to you in your car. Hopefully you have a car. So this is how ridiculous the situation has gotten. Also, along with that, last week I was dealing with a lot of food issues because there were a lot of shortages in terms of meals and food, especially breakfast and dinner. So there were quite a few days with shortages where folks went without breakfast or lunch. They did get dinner, not dinner, lunch. They didn't get dinner, But if there was food left over from lunch, a lot of times that's what ended up being their dinner too. So another issue that we're having over there. Oh yeah, we've had people so frustrated with uh, the site management. The site management is Housing Consortium of the East Bay. They also run the other RV safe parks here in Oakland, and then also they operate some of the community cabins. So they do a lot of managing on a lot of these sites. So a lot of folks are familiar with the same faces. They see them in and out. Marichelle is one of those that is recognized from especially the long-term folks that have been out on the street like myself, and she is one of the tormentors that everybody has experienced. So we have a lot of issues with Marichelle. She at one time was with BACS, Bay Area Community Services. She was a horrible caseworker there. Then she was caseworker with Operation Dignity. I myself am tired of Operation Dignity, and at one point even banned Operation Dignity from 77th Avenue camp because they did such a horrible job. And now Marichelle oversees this RV senior park here. So we have a lot of issues. In fact, with one case, I was actually doing an intake. He saw, my intake person saw Marichelle, and he said, "Oh, hell no." And he walked out during his intake. So that's how bad things are. And the city of Oakland wants to call a lot of folks service resistant. Well, those that they're calling service resistant are those of us who have had horrible interactions with folks like Marichelle, with others, lots of others. So there's a lot of problems with this program, and we're trying to work through some of the issues. Right now we temporarily stopped doing intake because we can't properly take care of the folks that are on site right now, and we're having a lot of issues. So that's what's going on. Wanted you folks to know there's a battle going on, and this is why so many folks here in Oakland are service resistant, and Oakland labels us that, and it's because historically we have had nothing but bad interactions and bad service from the same people that we see over and over and over again. So thank you folks, we'll be right back.